Yo, what's up, guys? Easy Dev here. Welcome to day 2 of the competition between me and Police Jack. In this video, I'm gonna start working on my game idea that I came up with on the short video yesterday, starting with the basics. Anyways, that's about it for the intro. Now let's dive right into the video. So first, I looked for a horse model that would replace the player's character. Here's the horse model I used, but to be honest, it needs some tweaking to make it look good. As you can see, there are no animations on it, but we will get to the animations in a later video. Currently, I am just going for basic gameplay. Let's cut back to the time-lapse now, shall we? Here I tried to change the character's walk speed since they are now a horse, but me, being the idiot I am, tried changing the player's walk speed in a script. Eventually, I figured out I could just change the walk speed from the humanoid in the starter character, and thus my suffering had ended. Little did I know the worst had yet to come. As you can see here, I adjusted the horse model by removing the saddle and the thing on its face. I really don't like the horse model in general, so I might just replace it later. Anyways, now it's time to get into the actual scripting part of the video. I'm not all that familiar with data store service, so I decided to use a tutorial. For some reason, me being me, I picked a complex data store system which turned out to be too complex for my dumb bum. So after a lot of time spent on me trying to fix a couple of bugs, I just decided it wasn't worth it, and I should go for a simpler method which actually turned out to work very well. While I was making data saving, I made a leader stats as well since I actually need some data to store. I also came up with this currency called horseshoes. Basically, they will be scattered around the map for you to collect, so yeah, pretty cool. Right now, you are watching me be an absolute burnt bread trying to fix this error. I don't even know what I was thinking picking that tutorial. Now, this part of the time-lapse where I try to fix the error will take a little while. Here I decided I should start working on the horseshoes, so I grabbed a free model from the Roblox Studio toolbox and customized it to be golden and metallic so it would look valuable. I needed to implement the horseshoe system now since that's the data I'm trying to save. Here is the part where I'm trying to script the horseshoe collection system. I was originally just going to add to the player's leader stat when it was touched, but the tutorial told me to use the data save system, so I followed along because I didn't understand the module script, so I just assumed it would work. Oh boy, was I mistaken. I actually decided to go play from the actual Roblox client to see if my game would behave differently there, since there is a difference between playing your game in studio and the actual Roblox game client. I tried collecting the horseshoe, but to no surprise, it didn't work. So here we are, back to me trying to fix a bug I didn't understand. At this point, I realized it was pointless, and would waste too much time if I tried to fix this bug with my current understanding of the data store script. So I decided to ask ChatGPT to guide me on this treacherous journey. Now, before you say I am cheating, I'm not. I am simply just using AI to give me a hint so I can fix the bug faster. The script still didn't work. After asking ChatGPT for a bunch of hints over and over again, it didn't work. I just stood there thinking about what this error is even about. My peanut-sized brain with a capacity of 2 megabytes could hardly process this code. I couldn't think of any fixes, so what would I do now? Fix the bug? Wrong. I asked ChatGPT a bunch more times to see if it would maybe get the correct fix, but to no surprise, ChatGPT failed. I failed. I couldn't fix the bug. Is this the end of my data store service? Well, no. I decided to give it one final shot and decided to try it in the actual Roblox game client after one final attempt at a bug fix. Now for the moment of truth. Will my script work? If not, then that means I did all this work for nothing. If this doesn't work right here, right now, then 2 hours of my life have just been wasted on code that doesn't even function. If this doesn't work, I will put the module script into the bucket of shame. Boom. It didn't work. No surprise there. Maybe if I had gone for a different approach, I would be done by now, but here I am with broken code. Yeah, this script is for sure a fail. It's getting sent to the bucket of shame. Now here, I took a little break and went to go check if anyone had accepted my commission offers I sent in the other day. It didn't seem like it, so I went back to studio. Here is the part where I moved the data store module script into the bucket of shame. With all that stress gone, it felt like a boulder was lifted off my shoulders. Now that the complex script was gone, I watched another tutorial which used a way simpler method, and it turned out to work first try. Man, I could have saved so much time if I had just used this method to begin with. W Trellicore for the tutorial on this simple data store. It was super easy to implement to my game, and it works perfectly. Here, I searched for a unicorn model to place at the end of the game, and I found this model that looked exactly like I was looking for. The model was so good, in fact, I decided to use the unicorn model and just remove the horn to get a neat horse model. Now, one last thing I wanted to add before I was finished for today was a random horse color when you spawned. There will be 4 colors: gray, black, white, and brown. It didn't really work at first, so after a bit of trial and error, I asked ChatGPT to give me a nudge so I could fix the script more efficiently. The color changing worked, but I wanted to make it save the player's horse color. It didn't work though, since I wasn't using an actual Roblox character, so I just decided not to make it save the horse color. Now finally, I am just wrapping things up in the game before I save it and close Roblox Studio. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Before you click off, I have some announcements to make. As I stated yesterday in my shorts video, we would have 2 weeks to finish our game. But me and Police Jack have decided to make the deadline a bit longer, since Robux takes around a week to be transferred after donated or gotten from commission. So now we have 4 weeks to finish. Hope you guys understand the changes. Anyways, bye-bye.